Genesis chapter 1, verse 14, and God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years, and let them be lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light upon the earth." And it was so, and God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. And the stars. I'm Pastor Pittenger from Bethany Lutheran Church out in Port Orchard, Washington. And I want to talk to you a little bit about those stars. Nowadays, scientists, astronomers, they estimate, it's an estimate because they can't count, that there are about 1 septillion stars in the universe. That's a number one with 24 zeros after it. So that's a septillion. Whole lot of stars out there. And stars have been important throughout the history of God's creation. We use them to navigate both on land and at sea. Because of the stars, people were able to sail over the horizon and find their way to where they're going or find their way back home. But man, one with 24 zeros after it. We can't even count that high. We can only estimate that high. Let me share something else with you. Here's something I think equally or even more amazing. Psalm 147, verse 4, speaking about God, praise the Lord, the psalm begins, but verse 4, He determines the numbers of the stars. He gives to all of them their names. We can't even count that high, and yet God has got names for all of them, which is absolutely amazing. But why should we really care about all this? Well, flip over to Psalm 8. Psalm 8, verse 3. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you care for him? When you go outside and look up at the stars and you see how many there are, and if you look up in a book and find out how big they are, well, who am I? What am I that God should care about me? I am so small. I am so insignificant. Add my sin to that equation. I'm so unworthy of God's attention, let alone anything good from him. Well, the answer to that's found in that phrase, the Son of Man. That's reference to Jesus. Hebrews chapter 2 makes it clear that Psalm 8 is talking about Jesus, who was made, as it says, a little lower than the angels, who humbled himself. God the Son, became one of us. He didn't become a star to save the stars from eventual decay and running out of fuel. He didn't become a bird to save the birds. He didn't become an angel to save the angels. But he became man, the Son of Man, in order to save us. So next time you're outside on a nice clear night and you look up at those stars, marvel at how many of them there actually are or may be. And when you consider yourself in comparison to them and the seeming insignificance that you might feel, remember, the Son of Man has come to save you. God, who numbers the stars, even names those stars, knows your name, and he's even given you a new name, the name Christian. You're named after his Son, in whom we have eternal salvation, forgiveness of sins, redemption.
Today's devotion was presented by Pastor Tony Pittenger. If you found value in today's devotion, we would encourage you to consider supporting our ministry. Visit peacedevotions.com/donate if you would like to donate.